How's it look? Good morning, everybody. Camera lens looks like it needs to be wiped off a little bit. I haven't even introduced myself. Hey, hi, hello. My name is Jaded. Well, this is Jaded Reads, aka my name is Diamond. On this channel, I like to read stories and talk about them. Yep, and I would like to have dialogue about them in the comment section. And we're just taking things day by day. I'm no professional. I'm a school teacher. I'm a mother. And this is a wonderful hobby for me to let off some steam from everything that's going on in the real world. Just making a little breakfast on this Saturday morning. Today is the start of another vlog, a reading vlog. It is Saturday, January 6th. This past week, I finished reading Medicine Walk by Richard Wagamese. And I just want to say
that is a top contender for the year.
Already, it's not too soon to say it. It's not too soon to say it. That book, everybody should read that book. First of all, wait, hold on, y'all, because I'm making pork chops this morning. That's a big one. Let's rinse my hands off. Hold on, y'all know I gotta go get the book. Hold on. So this is Medicine Walk by Richard Wagamese, and I'm not gonna say too much about it because I'm going to be working on my first sit-down review of it. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to see how that feels too, because I've never really done one. But what I noticed about me is when I'm reviewing books at the end of the month, the wrap-ups, my wrap-ups can be pretty long. I could be very long-winded especially about a book that resonated so highly with me. So I was like, if I'm doing these end-of-month wrap-ups on books that are extremely good to me, and I'm so detailed in the wrap-up, why don't I just take that book out of the wrap-up and extend it and make it like its own 20-minute review and just hit on it briefly in the wrap-up for people that like watching wrap-ups. So that's what I decided to do. So briefly, this book takes you on a journey, and that journey is salvation, redemption, kinship, fatherhood, and all of the things that can infiltrate someone's mind with doubt and make them feel unworthy of having anything good, and the repercussions for that, and having to own up to that at the end of your life and make amends before the sun goes down on your life. This book is so good. It's about Franklin and Eldon Starlight, and it's about a journey that Franklin and Eldon go on because Eldon, the father, is dying of probably cirrhosis of the liver. That's what happens when you drink too much, but it doesn't state that. He just says his liver is giving out. And so he calls upon his son to take him on a journey to the backcountry in Quebec, Canada, or British Columbia, whichever one. And he tells him basically about his life. He starts off slow. He starts off with stories that are still very hard to listen to, but they don't really hit the nerve that Franklin wants. Like, Franklin doesn't know a lot of stuff. He doesn't know who his mom is, where she is, how he ended up with the old man. He doesn't know anything. All he knows is that his dad is a big, huge disappointment, and he's always let him down his entire life. That's all he knows. And he's trying to figure out, why do you want me to walk you down to this place when you never were here for me throughout my whole 16 years of living? And this is a 16-year-old boy. But in being 16 years old, Franklin, he's very wise for his age. He's very, he emotes empathy. His empathy levels are extremely high. He's very wise as it relates to being out in the wilderness, in the woods, in the forest. He knows how to really fend for himself in wildlife, and he's a wonderful caretaker, is what his dad truly finds out on their journey to, you know, bury his father the warrior way. And you just get these beautiful these beautiful scenes of weather and the forest and the wildlife and these descriptions of animals and the mountains, the just everything is just very gorgeous. And this book, I don't know, I feel like this book should have won so many things, but when I think about it, it's international because the author is from Canada, so I don't really know how that works. Maybe it's because he's Native American, I don't know. But all I know is that it was just so good. It was just really good. I don't want to say too much more, like I said, because I want people to tune in to my first book review. So I don't want to say too much. And plus, I have notes written down already. And my mind is kind of like in the clouds of trying to figure out how I actually want to format my video. So just know that this is my first technically it's my first 5-star of the year, because I finished, Cassandra at the Wedding on the 31st. But anyway, 5 stars, very good read, worthy of anyone's 5 to 7 hours of reading it. It's just really amazing, and it's a very heartwarming story, even though the context seems like it's not. It just is. The ending was very satisfying to me, and I enjoyed getting to that part, and I think you should pick it up. It's very good. It's very good. It's so good, y'all. Like, I can't, even in starting this new book that I'm about to tell you guys about, even in starting that, I've been thinking about Medicine Walk. So I was thinking, do I need to give myself a couple of more days? It's a good old Southern breakfast. But yeah, I've been thinking about Medicine Walk whilst I'm reading. I'm so excited. Let me tell you something. I'm actually thrown off my path a little bit. I made a short of January Maybes, knowing good and well I wasn't gonna read them books in that order. And I was also waiting on this one to come. So this is Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. This book was published in 1995, and it's a part of the Farseer trilogy, her widely popular series that everyone loves, and I'm on my way on the train. So this is fantasy, but it's also very literary. It's like literary fiction fantasy, and that's one of the compliments that Robin Hobb gets about this novel, is that it just reads so effortlessly, and the world building and everything, nothing is too hard to remember. Everything is very tight, close knit together, and you fall in love with the main character, Fitz, and all of the conquests and everything that he goes on throughout the series. So I haven't gotten that far in. I'm only on page 15. But I started it last night. It came in the mail yesterday. So with Assassin's Apprentice already, it is what everybody says. I always say that, but I have to, because this recommendation is actually from my girl over at Sunbeam's Jess. I have been subscribed to Sunbeam's Jess for, oh my gosh, so long. Like, it's like we grew up together. It's like we grew up together. I've been subscribed to her since like 2014, 2013. I was in uni, she was at uni. She was reading, I was reading. She's an English major, I'm an English major. As a lot of people that are on here reading, you either do like creative writing, literature, English, MFA, whatever the case may be. So that's like everybody who's interested in books online. So she was going to school in Edinburgh, and then I was following her for her fashion and her style because we're quite similar at that time. And then she started to introduce her university vlogs, and then she started doing reading wrap-ups, and it was just like, this girl is a voracious reader, such as myself. Oh my goodness. And so I've just been attached to her at the hip ever since, and I watch everything that she uploads. And she just read Assassin's Apprentice in 2023, I think in like October or something like that, September or something, I don't know. But it was the way that she talked about Assassin's Apprentice. Nobody else. It was Sunbeam's Jess that made me put it on my list, and I told myself I have to read that in 2024. And I didn't mean to start reading it last night. It was just right there coming out of the box, and I just couldn't help myself. So I just have to read it. So this vlog is going to be of us reading the Assassin's Apprentice. So already what you get, and my vlogs are spoiler because I feel like that's the point of a reading vlog. That's the point of a reading vlog. Like, you're gonna have to have some spoilers in it. You spend so much time with the book. You spend so much time with your friends, with your pals watching it. You gotta spoil the fun a little bit. And for me, spoilers don't really offend me. I'm still gonna read the book for myself, especially if you're not giving away main plot points. Like, even in talking about Medicine Walk, that's literary fiction through and through. And you have to just read it to soak up all that it has to offer you. Me talking about it does not do it any justice at all, because I'm not the author. You just gotta read it. That's the fun part. So back to Assassin's Apprentice. So in Assassin's Apprentice, these look so good, first of all. And I have to butter up my rice. I've also made some rice. Gonna add butter. So in Assassin's Apprentice, it starts off with him being taken away from his mother by his grandfather. His grandfather is very upset and mad and has an attitude. He's upset and mad and has an attitude because he feels like this is one extra mouth to feed that he doesn't really want to do, because his father is very well known, very successful, and he knows about him. Who is this very well known successful person, might you add? Well, this person is a prince. His name is Prince Chivalry. Isn't that funny? A play on words. His name is Prince Chivalry, and he knows about his son, which has no name. So Fitz, his person, his main bodyguard, his main person, gives him the name of Fitz, and that's how you find out that his name is Fitz. I'm sure we're gonna get his real name, but he doesn't. Right now, he's not speaking. He's not talking. So his granddad takes him to, I guess, the big house, and he's like, y'all need to get this little boy. I already gotta feed my wife. I already gotta feed his mama. I don't have time to feed him. I don't want to look at him. So you take him and tell him that tell everybody in the court, this is Prince Chivalry's bastard son. And y'all can take care of him for the rest of his life. And so that's where I am in the story. And he's already been taken upon by this guy named, it's either Bullrich or Boric. I don't know how to say his name. I might look up how to say it, but Bullrich is Chivalry's right-hand man, basically. You know, in all the movies, all the medieval movies, all of the Game of Thrones and everything, they always have a main person that serves as their foot, or whatever you call them. This is my foot. That's what Bullrich is to Chivalry. So I'm still at the beginning parts where Chivalry has not met Fitz yet. The writing is it's addictive. Like, you don't want to put it down, and that's what I wanted. Like, I wanted my Harry Potter feeling. You know, when those Harry Potter books were coming out, I was just over the moon with joy. They brought so much joy, and I can tell that that's what's gonna happen with this book. And so today I'll just be going to the gym. I'll probably have some things to discuss a little bit later today, So we're going to eat breakfast. I'm gonna let my breakfast digest. I typically don't work out on a full stomach. I don't like to do that, but I didn't get up early enough to go ahead and go to the gym first and then eat after. And plus I have a kid that has to eat, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat breakfast, let it digest, read a little bit. What else? Go to the gym a little bit later, read some more, work on my medicine walk. I'm gonna finish writing up my notes on medicine walk. I'm gonna film my review, edit it, and have it ready for tomorrow Sunday. And then yeah, I'll just be talking to you guys in the meantime, in between time. But I just want to open up the vlog, start the vlog, say hi, what's up, introduce myself, and get the ball rolling, because I don't want to get too deep into the book and then just be like, haha, we're talking about Assassin's Apprentice. No. But alright, I'll see you guys a little bit later. I need to finish cleaning up the kitchen and getting breakfast ready. Hey everybody, it's me. It's Diamond. And I'm here, girl, a couple of days later from the kitchen scene with me making those southern fried pork chops. And I'm checking in for what will be the last day before I upload this video, because how I want my uploading schedule to be, I would like to have a vlog out every Wednesday and a review out every Sunday. So I have to record this now and go ahead and get it edited so it can go up tomorrow. Even though I'm not finished with my reading, I do think that that's okay. So yeah, I just want to come touch bases with you guys about the Assassin's Apprentice and also another book that I am currently reading. So one thing to note about this novel here. All right. It's very unique for me to read a fantasy. Like I said, I do have that one little short, that TikTok where I talk about Fourth Wing and how it was trash, and I gave it to my co-worker. I didn't read the whole thing. I couldn't get through it. I couldn't get through that book. So that's why I said it's terrible. It was terrible. And so this is me trying out another one, which the Assassin's Apprentice is not terrible. It's actually a very delightful story. I'm very much into it. However, that might be like the contribution of me not really being into fantasy anymore at my age. Might be why I really couldn't get into Fourth Wing. I'm into this novel, but it's taking me a very, very long time. I'm just now to chapter 5. No, I'm sorry. I'm just now to chapter 4, where it starts the apprenticeship. You know what I mean? And I've been reading this book since Saturday. And so I just can't help but put it down after an hour. I can't read past an hour. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna push myself. I gotta get this book done. I'm not gonna review this. This is not what I'm gonna review. I'm not reviewing this. However, I'm gonna finish it, and I really want to have it finished by the weekend so I can just move on to some new stuff. But I'm still very much enjoying the story. I really love meeting Nosebleed. The whole little meet cute when he met Nosebleed is probably just like my favorite way of meeting someone, and someone being stunned by this person that they've never experienced before in their life. And of course him being a child at the time that he met her. I really enjoyed reading that, and I enjoyed him making new friends and gaining new ground in this new place that he's living, because I kind of felt like, okay, I kind of felt like he was gonna be, I don't know, it just was reading like a very sad story to me, which I know it's not sad. It's a very beloved series and the action is gonna come, but it's just taking a while. It's taking too long. So in this novel taking so long, us getting to know Fitz and getting into everything that he's going to be doing over the next 3 novels, I started reading Exalted by Anna Dorn. Girl, Girl, let me tell you something. I love this book. Exalted is so freaking funny. So Exalted is a novel. Hold on, I want to pull it up and just get my notes going. It's a novel written, and it seems like monologues as well, piggybacking off of two women. It's about Emily and Dawn, and it shifts between both of their perspectives. And it's just so funny. It is so hilarious. Emily runs Exalted, and she's an astrologer. And Dawn is the 40-something-year-old person who is following Exalted, and it's her absolute favorite horoscope and meme account. And she thinks that she favors Leos or something like that, because it seems like every post is always in favor of her astrological sign. So anyways, Emily Forrest runs the hottest astrology account on Instagram, Exalted. But astrology is on the outs, and her finances are dwindling. It's a little... I know I look a mess. My hair is all over the place. I just got home from work. Emily doesn't even really believe in astrology, despite her gift for deciphering the moons and signs, until she comes across a birth chart that could potentially change her mind. Bo Rubido's chart has all the planets in their right places. It is exalted. She decides that Bo could potentially be the love of her life, and begins following him around Los Angeles in hopes of getting close to him and catching his eye. Meanwhile, in Riverside, California, Dawn Webster has been dumped once again. At 48, she is forced to return to the diner where she started waiting tables at 18. With no girlfriend, no career, and her only son gone to Hollywood, the once vivacious Dawn, aimless and alone, persona non grata at the local lesbian bar, she guzzles cheap champagne and pursues Exalted to feel seen. When Dawn spots her son's estranged father one day during a work break, she decides to track him down and reshape the flailing course of her life. Told from Emily and Dawn's alternating points of view, Exalted is a deliciously dark novel that explores desire, the projection of love, and what we're really searching for when we keep scrolling. Anna Dorn's signature wit and biting social commentary takes readers across Southern California until Emily and Dawn's shocking connection is finally revealed. That's exciting. I don't know how blurry it's been, but that's like really exciting to read. Like, I'm like, why does my camera look like this? Hold on. Okay, it's better. I'm like really into this book. It's really gripping, and it's you see I'm smiling. I'm doing more than I was doing with reading The Assassin's Apprentice, but I refuse to give up on this. It's not bad at all. It's just not what I'm used to. And so because I'm not used to this, it is very challenging for me. And that's why y'all haven't had an update, because I have been really reading through, and it's a lot of words on the page too. But Exalted, girl, Exalted is that girl. Exalted, look, food on my braces. Exalted is giving me everything that I needed to. It's taking my nights, you know what I'm saying? It's making me I'm excited to pick it up. You know, I have to like remind myself, look, you need to go to sleep. We need to go to bed, or whatever. So because I have to go to bed, I can't read it like I want to, but just know it's good. So those are my really this is just like a little reading update type of get up, because yeah, and also work has been just kind of a lot, so I haven't been able to pick up the camera like I want to. And so I see what I need to do. I'm rearranging some things, and I'm making sure I'm prioritizing my time for the things that make me happy and spark joy, which is filming and reading and sharing it with you guys. But I just need to get some balance going on, because my vlogging style is very much, I want you guys along with me on my days. I'm going to start back bringing my camera to my job with me, so I can have little glimpses of how my day goes when I'm at work, and the times that I do, or I'm able to talk about my book when my students are not like in my face. I'm able to do that. That's a big part of what's missing, but my camera literally has been on my tripod since I filmed my sit down video that I'm cringing over, by the way. I don't know, I just didn't like my hair. Excuse me. I said a few words too many. You know, I don't know, it's just like, girl, okay, whatever. I'm gonna post it anyway, because I do think I made a lot of valid points, and I do like the way I described the novel. So I was like, I'm gonna leave this Medicine Walk review up, but I still didn't like the aesthetic of it. But I'm pushing through and I'm learning, and it just is what it is with that. So yeah, this is the update. Y'all might get another vlog sooner, because this one is half-assed, because I don't have as many updates as I would like to have on what I started it with. Now, if I would have started reading Exalted a little bit sooner, that's what would have taken this whole video on, or over rather. But I'm a working girl, so I can't be sitting up reading all day. You know, I have to do things, and honestly, I need to clean up as well, but it won't be tonight. So it's just a lot of things that I have to do, but I was cranking out those videos because I was on winter break. So I'm able to really dive into the thing that I love the most and do it effortlessly. But work started back, and it's just like, I have to prioritize my time. Oh my goodness. And I have a whole place that I have to tend to, and a whole other human being. And I still have to go to the gym, work out, take care of myself. I had to do my child's hair over the weekend. That took a lot out of me. I still need to, it's just so many things that like kind of just like stop me from being able to do what I need to do. So I'm just using the camera. I'm just using the camera as a venting sesh, to be quite honest with you. But we are going to get back on track. I'm still really excited about the Assassin's Apprentice. I'm just reading it. It's just moving really slow, and Exalted has taken over. But anyway, I'll give an update sooner than later. I bet you I probably put up another vlog like Saturday or something about Exalted and about Assassin's Apprentice. But for the most part, I just want to stick to my schedule and get this video out. And I've been seeing a lot of really short vlogs. Like, people have been posting like 5-minute vlogs. I've never believed in it, but I might have to start. And also I've been seeing like little midweek updates or little quick what I'm reading right now videos. All those are very cool ideas, and I think I might have to start or try to incorporate something like that in when I hit a roadblock like this and the book is taking me a long time, because this is taking me too long. I should be done with this by tomorrow, and I'm not. So anyway, yeah, that's that. I just wanted to check in and bring you some sort of like resolution as to what this video is going to be, so I can get it edited and uploaded, because you know, this is what I want to do for my channel, and it's really about me and my personality and what I'm reading anyway. You know, no pressure. It's really not that big of a deal. It's really not, but I still like doing this. So but yeah, I'll see you guys in my next upload for certain, for sure. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their week, because this is real time. Today is Tuesday, January 9th, and this video is going up Wednesday, January 10th. So yeah, I hope everybody, the rest of your week goes well. Hello to all of my new people. Shouts out to Yenna over at A Modern Ajma for shouting me out. I'm sure some of you came from that video, but a lot of you came from my last vlog also. On my last vlog, I got 23 new subscribers from that last vlog, so that's really cool. I'm going to keep making these reading vlogs as a result. And yeah, we're going to keep it going. And we're going to zoom through what looks like Exalted is going to be done before Assassin's Apprentice. But yeah, I'm reading it on ebook. I have an Everend account, And it's like a lot of words on the Everend accounts page too, but yeah, that's me. I don't go off of TBRs. What I do is I like to have in mind a couple of books that I definitely want to read for the year, and 2 books that I gotta read this year are The Idiot by Fyodor Dostoevsky and Lonesome Dove by McMurtry. Everything else is completely played by ear, by vibes. I'm a vibe reader. I'm a mood reader. And so I was scrolling through Everend, and I just want to talk about a couple of books that I've added to read for the year, just whenever I can get to them. So we have The Year of Needy Girls by Patricia Smith. We Were Witches by Ariel Gore. Of course, I'm reading Exalted right now. Also, we have Milk Fed by Melissa Broder. Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. The Street by Ann Petrie. Black Swans by Eve Babbitts. I read Slow Days Fast Company back in 2020. And so I need to keep going with that. The Birthday Party by Laurent McVarner, I think that's how you say that. Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingslover. Lives of the Wives, 5 Literary Marriages by Carmela Koraru. If an Egyptian Cannot Speak English by Nora Naga. What else? Stardust. I already read Stardust. I read The Seas by Samantha Hunt last year. I read Braden Sweetgrass. So yeah, these are all the things I've already read. But those are like some of the books that I'm just considering, kind of just like, you know, throwing into the mix as the year progresses. But for the most part, of course, we have to finish Assassin's Apprentice. And since I've started Exalted, we have to finish Exalted. And that's what we're going to do. So yeah. That's that. A little listy. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next upload for sure. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. You are awesome. You are worthy. And let's just be happy. Let's just all be happy in 2024. 2024 for me is honestly, it's off to one of the best starts ever. I cannot complain about anything. So we're gonna keep the momentum going, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next upload. Deuces. Good night.